Hello! You know what time it is? It's time to do some stretches. I tried to sneak out here to do some stretches while I fed my dog friends, but they came out here because they know I only let them in here when I'm in here. And so they want to come in too, don't you, Daisy? Anyway, isn't that the way? We just want what we can't have. And dogs and people, there's a reason we hang out a lot, isn't there? All that said, I'm stiff from sitting at the desk, as usual. So I'm just going to shake some of it off, let some of it go, and invite you to join me to whatever degree feels right in your body. I like to always remind you to follow your own lead. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right in your body. And there's not one right way or one wrong way to do any of this. It's about listening to your own body, teaching your body that you are going to show up regularly to listen to it, developing a reciprocal, healthy relationship with your own self. That's what I'm working on, and so I like to share my journey with you in the hopes that it encourages you in your journey. All that out of the way, let's start with some deep breaths in and some deep breaths out. I like to call this part 3 breaths. And it starts with 1. Breath in, crunching, holding, squeezing, and then just shaking it off. Goodness, got some seasonal congestion and a hand cramp trying to get me at the moment. Let's go another breath in. Squeezing and holding, and then maybe a little more breath in, and then just letting all that go. Try some shaking it out, but I gotta be gentle because his hand is cramping up. I'm gonna stop that for now. And we'll do one more. Breath in. Bringing both shoulders up into the ears, holding, and then I'm going to try to wing these arms back a little bit. I suspect this arm or hand cramp is originating somewhere in my neck arm area, because that's where I've been holding some tension all week. It's just a theory though. I don't really know, and I don't really care as long as it goes away, right? Well, I don't mean I don't care as in I don't care, but you know. It doesn't matter if it goes away. That's what I mean. I'm just doing a little twisting here to try to get that to loosen up. And I'm going to bring an arm across the body. Let's bring the arm across the body and hold on to it with the opposite arm. And then making some circles with that shoulder, trying to relax it. And I'm kind of pulling on it with the other arm to increase that stretch. Some big ka-chunks in there. Let's go the other way. I'm combining active and passive stretching with this move here. So I'm using this arm that's being stretched, and I'm also trying to relax it and use the other arm, and could do those separately. I encourage you to play around with those. It's an entirely different sensation, but right now I'm kind of combining the two. And I'm going to do a little more of that, just bringing the arm across the body, straight across, down and across, up and across. Just noticing the different ways that stretches through the shoulder and paying attention to what feels like it needs a little more stretching. Winging that arm back, getting a nice opening of the chest here. Sometimes, in fact, it helps to add a little massage, a little touch. Let's shake that out. That cramp is toning down, thankfully. Let's bring the other arm across the body, and again hanging on to it with the opposite arm, and let's do some circles, just trying to combine that active and passive stretching. And the other way. Bringing that arm across, up high, across the midline, down lower. Maybe through that sequence again, just noticing where it's relaxing and where it's holding on, where the body's saying what. I'm going to wing that arm back. And again, just give that a breath or so to release, noticing all the while. Let's do some arm swimming because that feels right. I'm just going to alternate each side, kind of really getting into that stretch back. And let's do the two together. Hey, that's enough. Let's do the two together, forward. My dogs listen to me so well, don't they? My dog friends, I should say. They're not mine. They're just mine in the sense of they're my friends. My canine companions. We're still learning about when it's good to bark, when it's not. Ricky! But I can't yell at them and talk to you at the same time. So I am going to go take care of that situation. Shake it off. Just a really quick check in with the fingers and remind you to like and subscribe. Never know what you're going to get around here. It's all about being a real human being. Trying to be healthier, happier, and more creative. This, by the way, is the Head Hutt Mega-Sculpture. I built it with these hands and then wrote a book about it. You can find that book on Amazon. Along with my more current book, The Shift. Own your emotions, own your life. Ciao for now.